Sorry, Scorpio. I started doing your reading and then for some reason I wasn't doing your reading. So I don't know where I ended up at. So I'm going to briefly talk about what was missed here. So your channel energy was structure in home life and love and working on emotional connecting, which you did have in your spirit energy, water guardian, connect with your emotions because it's time for you to connect with your emotions. I feel like you have other parts of your life like in order or for the most part in control, but there's a need for you to put emotion into it and feel. But I feel like you see feeling or emotions as a weakness, and this is like the last hurdle that you need to get over for yourself. So you're taking steps to get to your goal, and by doing that you have to open up your emotions, okay? Then we had the first chakra hostilities and the thinking man. So I feel like your foundations are good where you are. Like you've been trying to move forward, but you've been being hit with problems. But those problems are here for you to make the right decision so you can reach something of victory, right? And once you get there, like your first victory, you'll realize, like, oh, this is what works. This is what I need to continue to do, okay? So then your overall energy, we had the Three of Cups and the Queen of Wands, which again is telling me that your foundations are really good. You're happy somewhere. You have good friends, maybe good family, a good support system of some kind that makes you feel supported. But at the same time, it's like you want this to continue. You want to feel safe. You want to feel loved and cared for. And that's your main focus. Okay. So I feel like you ended something or thought that something was over, but it's not completely over with the World card, I feel. I feel like you still have emotions for someone or something, but you're trying to control them. You're trying to control a situation. It's almost like not if you ignore it, but if I just stay fast in it, then everything will be fine. And that's because you felt like your foundations were good. So you decided to put a lot of things to rest. But I feel like emotionally, a lot of that stuff is coming back up again, whether this be with your career or love life or something of that nature. But things that you're more passionate about are starting to come to head now, especially things that you have put down, you know, or just were like, well, I'll think about it later. I'll deal with it later. It's almost like you get this feeling too, like it's a new year and you want to feel good, you want to feel safe, you want to feel happy, you want to feel, like the head of your life or head of household or whatever that is for you. So, I feel like you have an opportunity here to start something new. But your question here is this going to be good for me? Is this going to be good for my family? Is this going to be good for me as a whole to move forward, to make this decision? But in your heart of hearts, you know that there's more that you need to do. But I feel like logically you're thinking, I'm going to get pushback or it's not going to follow through. Don't be scared to take an offer. Don't be scared to make a move because you do want something new. You know, you deserve it. This is like your time for reinvention. Your time to create what it is that you want to create. But I feel like you've been kind of safe and protected with these two cards in this energy of I'll deal with it later or I don't want to bring up anything bad. You don't want to get someone's emotions rumbled up too if this is a love situation. So I feel like as someone gives to you or as a job gives you more work or more opportunities, you take them. And you take them with the Five of Swords. You do. You take them, you finish them, you do a good job. And all that feeling within you about what it is that you want is kind of like it's reviving you. So you're happy where you are and you're thinking about how can I keep this the way that it is. So it's like you know now that you have to walk away from being defensive or always trying to be on the edge or be in control if you want for things to change. Interesting. Okay, let's clarify some things. You made a choice that wasn't the best choice. Kind of like to cut something off, to not think about something, to not focus on something, scared of what someone else is going to say or how it's going to end up. And you did this in a way because you wanted to nurture or care for a person or a situation. So this was the choice that you made here. But I feel like you're ready for that choice to end. It has something to do with this King of Cups. It could be a person, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Something that you've invested a lot of time in, something that you've been thinking about or waiting to see what's going to happen. That energy is being rekindled up by something, okay? And I feel like it's giving you negative thoughts or negative feelings. Like, I need to do something. I need to make change. It's invigorating you to make change in your life, Scorpio. Yeah, you feel like you're not in control. And whatever this is, or whatever or whoever this person is, has more control over you. And I feel like you don't like it and you want to come out of it. You know, it's giving you a lot of worry and anxiety because it just feels like you're kind of living this day-to-day situation when you know the truth, or you could be happier. You could be happier is what you feel. I feel like if you're dealing with a person, they got you walking on eggshells. That's what it feels like to me. Okay? Yeah, you're ready to come out of being patient. But also you don't want to fight. So I feel like you're trying to balance things out or do things to kind of ease yourself into a situation or ease yourself into change is what I see here. Yeah, you feel a relationship, a job, or something slipping out of your hands. Okay? And you know that there needs to be some sort of transformation or change in order to keep it or to nurture the situation or make someone feel like they're important. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune comes but I feel like it's by your hand, which is interesting. You're trying an unconventional route, which is different than the route that you would usually take. But all your focus is trying to keep something stable and steady. Someone's stuck in their head, though, about how things should heal or how things should go. It's very interesting because they project themselves as being open to change or open to the possibilities to heal whatever this is, to do what's right, to make the right decisions, to move forward, but they have their walls up. Every time something happens, they're seeing it as a negative. So it's something about their thoughts that need to change. Like they're trying to protect themselves, but it's not being very helpful. You feel like you have no choice but to just keep working on this and keep following your heart, because this is a thing that makes you happy. I mean, that's where you are mentally with this situation. Yeah, I feel like you felt a disaster coming, or you felt something happening, or there was a change. It's almost like you were giving to something or doing what you were supposed to do, and you felt like it was a good change, but then you got shot down for some reason. It's like you're dealing with someone that thinks that they're in full control of this. And in order to be happy, they have to be in full control, or everything that they want has to be what is happening. There's a need for compromise here. This is going to be a learning process. I feel like you're slowly getting out whatever this is, Scorpio, to be honest with you. You're slowly getting out of it, yeah, but right now it's just full of confusion. I feel like someone's not listening to their like subconscious energy. They're only listening to like what's in front of them or what they used to do. They're not expanding because of it. Yeah, it's just like negative energy or maybe depression or something. So they're balancing between what should be done in the future and what they're doing now. They're having a hard time making a decision or coming to grips with, I hate to say reality, but that's what it looks like to me. Okay. So we have time for a nap, yin, and poised. Yeah. So I feel like you took a rest. You didn't really make a decision because you wanted to hold on to what it is that you have. This is just a summary. There is some sort of action or decision or step being made. However, it's hit with the same old, same old. You are still moving forward, but it's like you have to do it in grace. You have to bite your lip and just keep moving forward. Unfortunately, I don't see a breakthrough, but so let's get some journaling cards. So we have, what is my ideal definition of success? Is it defined is this definition well-rounded to include all of the important aspects of my life? How do I feel when I enforce my personal boundaries? How do they react? They just say it to me. What am I struggling against that I can simply release? And then we have seeing anew. Pick up a book today as if it's the first time you've seen one. Study it carefully, noticing its texture, contours, weight, construction, and smell. Hear the sound it makes as you open it and turn the pages. What do you notice that's never stood out before? Look for other opportunities today to see your world as if it's for the first time. Seeing things anew, Scorpio. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Beautiful, beautiful souls. I love you. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.